And that's us good to go. Welcome in, everyone. Nice to see you, nice. It's roadcrafting time. As you can see, I've already supplied myself nicely for the journey ahead of us. We're on the second map of the Reclaim expansion. We still have some of the other ones left to do. As you can see, we still have Kernel to do. And we still have Washout to even look at yet. But we're taking care of Summer Drought. We did make a reasonably good start. We finished Autumn Collapse last time. And as you can see... Oh, no, not that one. That one. There we go. There we go. There you go. You see, we actually made a reasonable start. Now, the map looks different than last time because I have been exploring. Yeah. Didn't find an awful lot of usable things, I've got to be real. This map really is intense for the resources available. But as you can see, I did go logging. Because I have... No, that way. Over at the bottom left corner there. 48 logs, yeah. And that's not all of them because I've taken some out of storage since then. So, yeah. Yeah, we've there's a lot of logging has happened because it's one of the only resources on the map that actually has, you know, a reasonable amount. So I decided to go to town, and we'll be using those to build bridges because we're going to need a lot of them. Yeah, every other resource is literally going to only be used exactly when we need it. So, you know, nothing else is getting used for anything else apart from what I need it for. So, as I said, these are the rest of the logs that I have. I have 10 of them in the back here. So yeah, last time we were having some trouble with the route on this road. So I basically had to, as you can see, there's a gap there. I had to rip up this entire section from here to here, completely level it, completely flatten it, lay down fresh sand, fresh tarmac, fresh everything, and finally it worked and completed, and it's done. One of many roads that I will have to build on this map because, as you can see, there is where are we? There's a number of roads to be built. There's one down here that you can't see. It's like literally starts about here, but this isn't quite close enough. This is where I was logging, this area down here. As you can see, there are no logs left because they've all been harvested. I took the mobile base, which is just here, down here, got the forwarder out, I got the crayfish out and just hacked down every tree I possibly could. I may even go and do that again before next week so that, you know, we have some more. I also rumbled around the center of the map here a little bit and just kind of uncovered some stuff. So I found a scrapyard here, and a sand quarry that I probably won't use. This is an objective down here. I also found another radio tower. So, you know, found a few things. Not done anything towards them. Because I wanted to start today by getting into things. So, I did find a few objectives. Not a lot. I'm going to be real. I am struggling to find the objectives on this map. So, either they're kind of locked behind other things, or I'm just not looking in the right places. But we'll get the watchtowers up and running, and we'll see if we can find out where exactly there are, because there are 2 watchtowers left to do. Watchtowers, radio towers. I really do play too much SnowRunner. So, we have one here to build, and we have another one over here. Now, we have the slabs for that, but not the beams. So we have to find some beams. I also came up here. I just cleared out this road here of stones with the crane here, and when I got to the top, I found the steel beams factory. So that needs slabs and wood to get. So we'll get that built, and then at least we've got a source of steel beams. I also came along this road here and cleared out all of the stones as well. As you can see, it's nice and clear now, all the way down, along here, all the way through over to here. And this is where the second of my mobile bases is currently. That'll probably change. We have to deliver something here. I'm not sure where that is. I think that's this here. Yeah, that looks like what it is right there. Yeah, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do, but I think our priority at this point has to be getting the beam factory up and running, the pipe factory up and running, and if we can find it, the concrete plant. I have no idea where this thing is. I mean, there's a cement works up here, so I don't know if that's going to be our concrete plant. Kind of makes sense, maybe, but there's no task for it and no building for it at the moment, so that's that. But the first thing we're going to do is, I have here the Voron. I brought this guy over here with the mobile base, just, you know, brought him over, unloaded the resources I needed for the watchtower up here, and we are going to go and complete this radio tower so that we can at least have a good view of the center of the map here. I think going for the center of the map first is probably better than going for the edges, but who knows? You just never know. Either way, I'm going to do this here. Boom. Hey, nice, and another 2 of those tokens as well. I've been using a lot of tokens. I've been moving a lot of vehicles around, mostly the wrecking ball, to get destructible buildings. So, what do we got? Quarry, substation, gas station, main power station, scrapyard, the gas station, another abandoned building up here. I'll have to get the wrecking ball up there eventually to crunch that. And we have 2 abandoned buildings down here. I didn't even see those. Okay. So yeah, we need the wrecking ball down there as well at some point down the line. I think. Oh, there's a transformer there. Look at that. I see ya. I see ya. So we're gonna have to move that at some point, no doubt. Any useful looking materials around here? Can I see anything? Doesn't look like it. No. Okay, cool. Nothing there neither. Okay, so that's the first thing that needs to be done. Second thing that needs to be done, we're going to go and build ourselves a couple of bridges, because I noticed there's a bridge here that needs fixing. And then if we come down here, there's another bridge right here, which leads straight over to the gasworks. So, I figure getting those 2 bridges up and done. We have enough logs for it. We're going to go and build ourselves some wooden bridges. First things first. As you can see, even this bit of road that I had to rebuild is not exactly what I would call good. I think it literally completed by chance, because I just kept having to hack at it until it actually worked, which was really annoying, but never mind, that's how it is. So, head on over here. The gasworks. A lot of stuff for the gasworks, but we'll get them eventually. Just a case of getting enough things together, to be absolutely honest. So, right, that looks really, really weird. It's so wide compared to that. But there we go. There's one bridge sorted. And let's go and do the other one. Here. Then at least we'll have a nice, easy way of getting over to the gasworks and that other radio tower. That's the plan. Oh, 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 oh. Get up. Get off the rock, boy. Bang, bing, bang, boom, bang, boom. Sorted. Right. We are now going to head back to the base. And we are going to load up what we need for Beam Factory. Move this guy out of the way. So, right. I've been gathering metal for the beam factory, as you can see. That was all acquired from over there, next to the bridge. Oh, right. Okay, what do we need for this anyway? 6 slabs and 6 logs. Cool. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get them first. Probably could have parked closer here as well, but never mind. Oh, see it. There we go. Perfect. Slapped in first. Yeah. Hey babe, how's it going? These logs are going to be very strangely packed in here because I'm putting all the concrete towards the front here, which means that all the logs are going to have to go at the back. What's the mission? Anything and everything at this point in time. Literally whatever I can do next is the mission at the moment. It's just kind of... I'm at that point of the map where I just need to get resources more than anything, so that I can then build some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's just reposition slightly. Yeah, right. First things first, we'll get the ooh, that didn't like that at all, did it? actually. If I turn it the other way around, the heavier part of the log will be bottom? Seriously? Come on, log. Don't be like this with me. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. I wonder if I can kind of get the other ones to... There we go. That's kind of works. Now, will they... Maybe they'll... Yeah, okay, that works. That works. Kind of haphazard stacking going on here, but hey, you know, so long as it stays in the truck. Oh. That was very nearly outside of the truck there, game. Thank you very much. But I think we should now be able to just pop these other ones in, because that log will actually... I was going to say that log will stop others from falling out, and was instantly proved wrong. I love that. One more to go, and then we'll be off the metal plant. Perfect. Okay. Oof. Okay, that's that is really weighted towards the left-hand side there, but never mind. This guy is pretty stable, so whoa, he says, turning right and nearly falling over. Actually, considering the hill that we have to climb, having the weight over to the left-hand side is not a bad thing, because we will be... the left-hand side is the inside face of the cliff, as opposed to the outside. Should work okay. Finally, we don't fall over before we even get to the road in question. Okay, there we go. Sorted. See what I mean? Like having the weight on this side is probably a good thing. That's how I'm justifying it. It's not actually a good thing at all, having all of the weight on one side of the truck or the other. Generally not what you want. Come on. Up we go. Up. That's it. Nearly there. Nearly. When we're going to unlock the concrete plant, because that's kind of important now, because we have no concrete. We do need a fair amount of it for numerous things. Just glad we didn't need any of it. For bridges. Nearly there. Nearly there. Oh. Ugh. At least if I fall over, I do have this big boy here. Back on my wheels, but I'd rather not fall over if possible. Whew. Okay. Beam production facility finished. Aha. Fantastic. Right. Does not look like there is any kind of material here at all. So what we'll do is cover him back to the base. And we can swap over to this guy. We'll take these bits up. Make ourselves some metal beams, because I'm willing to bet. Actually, some here. Are there any other big chunks of metal, perhaps? I can grab whilst I'm here. Nothing huge. Just loads of little barrels and stuff. We'll just stick with these for the time being. This should give us a good amount of metal beams to get the ball rolling, so to speak. Then we can bring them back down, stick them in the storage, and they are there for when we need them. Then I'm going to have to see what we can get up to next. Because ideally, I really, really want to try and get the concrete plant up and running, but I don't even have it on my map yet, so I don't even know. Oh. Come on. Come on. Don't give me this, please. None of that. That's better. There we go. Much better. This is going to have to be turned into a road, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to, at the very least, put down sand and flatten it here. If not possibly pave it as well. This is just nasty. Not a very good climb at all. Why would they put it on top of a hill anyway? I mean, come on. Seriously. Not very good planning there, if you ask me. A little bit more. Come on, come on. Now we should be good. It should be good. Come on. Let's go. So there are a couple of tasks that I have earmarked that we can do at this stage of the game. So I think once we've got these beams sorted, we'll start on those tasks and go from there, I guess. It's so weird I have so few tasks to do, like secondary tasks. Love it when they get caught. Come on. Come on. That's it. Ooh, nice. 7 beams. That'll do nicely as a start. Very nicely as a start, thank you very much. Okay. Get them loaded up. One. Two. Oh, do not even start with me. Get out. Honestly, what is it? It's not blooming logs doing that. It's the metal beams. Oh, do not. Do not, good sir. They're just trying my patience now. That's what it is. Anything and everything that they can do to get on my wires, suddenly decided to do. Or after this. We are, of course, going to need a whole lot more metal beams by the end of this, I think. Oh man, we're so close to getting another one. That actually kind of sucks. But we'll be back up here again. So it's all good. I can see this being a map where I literally have to scour every inch for, you know, those little barrels and the little metal containers and every little tiny piece of material in order to make what I need for this map. That's kind of the impression I'm getting. It's really resource starved. I mean, those 2 cars and the tractor are probably the most metal scrap I've seen, like, in the entirety of my playthrough on this map. So we're going to need a bit more before the end of it, but get there, get there. Just have to send the Vorons out and have them pick up every little bit. That's cool, it gives me something to do in between streams. Come on now. Just a wee hill. Just a wee hill. Let's go, let's go. Ah, perfect. Ground. Boom. Okay, we have 7 of those. Now, let's have a little look at the missions. We have to deliver a vehicle, which is down here, which is going to be fun because we're going to have to drive up through here and then up here and across this little bridge and then down to the quarry. Actually, let's start with that one. That's kind of where we are. There are a lot of trees down here. I am going to have to come down here and chop down all these trees, I think. This is a resource gold mine down here. Certainly in terms of lumber. Whoa, steady. Where did that thing come from? I didn't even see that. Crikey, that was almost over before I even started. Cats? Or a very strange bird, that's for sure. Ooh, crikey, this is crazy mud down here. Look at the tire track. Those aren't tire tracks, those are literal crevasses in the Earth's crust. Crikey. Oof. Wasn't expecting to be quite so deep in the mud. But at least it's a mule we're driving. I'll know how tenacious those things are. Maybe I won't come down here to get trees. It seems like that's going to be quite a lot of work. Ooh, speaking of, my lord, all these boulders. They're nice boulders. A zigzag, crazy zigzag routine around here. Okay. Can I get over these smaller ones? Just about, maybe. Oh, yeah, we can get over the smaller ones. Whew. Resting the ridge, almost. Oh no, uh-oh. Is that a stone? Well, it was a stone. Okay, whew, whew. Ay, ay, ay. Right. Go. Why can't I tow that excavator there over to the metal factory and dump that in the production? That'd give me some serious metal parts. Looks so weird repaired as it is. Right. This way. Go. See, I'm going to have to lay a road here as well, no doubt. Okay. Boom. Okay, nice. Don't you just love it when missions don't give you anything useful? So that's from there to there, which means kind of similar route. Let's deliver a pump. Do have a boron here, so let's do this one next. I feel, you know, like at any moment I'm going to run out of things to do. Simply because I don't have enough tasks. It's like, what am I going to do next? I have to start building some roads, I think. would be an apt thing to do, considering the game we are playing, you know, but... Whoa. That decided to go wayward, didn't it? Hey, there we go. Perfect. Right. The bigger question, of course, is how are we going to get this thing to where it needs to go? It looks like there could be kind of a hill that we could cross there. We could come like down here and then around here and up this hill and then round and down, something like that perhaps. I don't see another way of doing it. So just set up a few checkpoints. We'll go this way down to here, and then once we get here, we're going to come across down through there, hopefully. And then I think up here, down, something like that. I think. See how well that does. Because we still don't have a bridge at the water pumping station, so we can't go that way. If anyone can make a wee water crossing, is this machine here. Let's go. Oh. Yeah. This is where it could get slightly problematic, but let's just see how we go first. Whoa, 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 good sir. Could you not? Where did that rock come from? Like, seriously, what have I done to deserve this? Come on. How did that get there? I mean, come on. Not going to let me hook a winch line to it, of course. No, 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 no. How did... How? Come on. become one with the frame now. I mean, it's literally become one with the frame. Thought I was free of it there. Come on. Come on. Let go. Let go of the rock. I actually swear to God, sometimes this game just has me absolutely just... What is this? Okay, hang on, guys. That rock has actually become one with the frame of the vehicle for some reason. So, reload, come back in. Hopefully the truck has put the rock down. We should all hope. God darn it! Wrong map. Oh, it's bad enough sitting through one loading screen. Especially when it takes this load to actually load. That is one thing I will criticize Roadcraft on. The loading time is awful. You know? I mean, I suppose it is like loading an altered state of the map. You know? But at the same time, come on now. It's pretty crazy. Come on, yeah, it's complete. Load. Load so that I can exit. Come on. Thank you. Why did it not have Summer Drought highlighted? Because that was the one that I came out of last. Never mind, I'm not going to try and understand it. I'm just not. It's not worth it sometimes. That one, please. Oh, why, thank you. Doubly making sure it was the right map. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Wonder if it'll have put the rock down now. Oh, hey, yes, look. The rock's disappeared. I think. Hey, look at that. It put the rock down. That's nice of it. Now, put the crane over here and extend it so that we have a little bit of balance over that side. The last thing I want is to fall into that water. This could be a bit of a squeeze. Oh, we're going to get through. Oh, almost. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, avoid the rocks where possible. Let's go up here. Perfection at its finest. The old Temple of Rooney. Yeah, going there, nearly there. Oh, we're going all the way over here. Okay, cool. That's fine though, that's fine. Actually, I'm just going to Do a wee cheeky shortcut there. Go for this one. Marvellous. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Rather than try and get through that really, really tight, twisty, very oddly cambered little section over there. Here. Go around here. Come down at this. Yeah. Perfection. Okay, that didn't seem to do very much at all, did it now? Okay, we have a convoy, and this object to here, okay. What do we have here at the power plant? Absolutely nothing. You know what's kind of crazy? I'm really kind of wondering where the quarry is. Maybe this job will open the quarry? Maybe? No. Should I leave this guy here? I think I'm going to leave that guy there. I'm going to grab the other Voron. Yeah, because we're already here. We need to head over our newly constructed bridges anyway. Keep the other guy down at the temple for doing temple-related activities. Go and get this guy. Get to there. And then maybe that will give us access to a concrete plant? I certainly hope it does, because I can't think of anything else that would. I've not found anything else that could be masquerading as a concrete plant. And we really, really need concrete right now. You know, like, above all else, concrete is kind of a major thing. Going to get this there. Okay, so go around here. Cool. At least until we can get a straight bit of hillside like this. Go up. Beautiful. And drive across here because not currently a building in the way. Aha! Grab this tank. Oh. You know, if I'd actually read the title of this mission, I would have realised something. It literally says, find and deliver the gas tank to the concrete plant. I get, like, 10 out of 10 for style and minus 60 million for paying attention. Honestly. Not the most observant cookie, I will say. That's me. Very much not the most observant cookie. Oh. Or go over here. can. It's a little shortcut. Whoa, down the hill. Then we'll probably have to go out and hunt down an absolute bunch of concrete for the concrete plant. I wonder if it's going to give us another mission or if that's going to be that. Where am I going? Where am I going? Thought that road wasn't looking familiar. Because it's not. Past our exit. Too busy gabbing on. Again, being unobservant. Too much attention being paid to other things. Not enough to what I'm actually doing. Go figure. Oh. Darn, that was a bit of a crazy maneuver. Bushes decided to self-implode on themselves. Hoorah. And through. Now I want to head up to the garage again. Off over the bridge and up the crazy long winding road that leads to the concrete plant. I think when I bring concrete to this place, I really want to bring as much as physically possible so that I don't have to make second trip, or, you know, third or a fourth, or any more than is absolutely necessary. Cool view, I will say. Love the heat haze effect in the air. But yeah, those two scrap cars were like right here, and then like just a bunch of boulders. Like all of these boulders at the side of the road, they were all on the road. And time to clear them out, because I figured that would probably be important. Proving to be so. I wonder if we'll have to bring anything else to the concrete plant. Probably will. I imagine we'll probably have to bring some other resources over here to build the concrete plant. I hope it's metal beams and logs again, because that's kind of all we have at the moment. Channel. One gas tank. Perfect. Yeah, I figured as much. What do we need? Beams and logs. Beams and logs. We have beams and logs. We even have this guy right here. We can build this right now. Yeah, I knew there was a reason I left this guy up here. Knew there was a reason. Away with parking right in the zone like this. Yes, nice. Okay. Then grab this guy. Back round. Again, I'm already in need of more metal beams. Like an absolute metric ton of them. What do we actually need? 6 beams, 3 logs. One, two, three. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just suddenly realised I didn't turn the zones off, but yeah. I was thinking to myself, I didn't think those were going into the back into the resource collection section. Ah, all right. Concrete evidence of progression. Thanks, Kelly. Unfold mountain rust, dubious, usable concrete plant. Blah blah blah. Okay, we'll step closer to bring water back to the hellscape. Okay, cool. Right. So the question now is, where's all the cement? There is some over there. There's some there, actually. That's good. Any more around? There's a piece there. Like, there's a piece there. Like, literally any concrete that I can get right now, we're going to go and get. So let's go and grab it. Let's throw it in. Take those off for a moment. See where the zone is. This should actually allow us to get the next... This should allow us to get the next watchtower sorted. Piece of concrete. Yeah. Oh, hey. Tires as well. I need to back for them at some point. Winch it in, winch it up. don't think this is going to get us an insane amount of concrete, but even if it gets us some... chunk, there we go. Next pieces were here somewhere. Not a big... oh, there's some more big blocks there as well. Oh, there's actually a reasonably decent amount of concrete just scattered around here, you know? Nice to see, actually. I thought I was going to have to go to the back and beyond of Lordy knows where to actually find this concrete, but no. As long as... Can you release? Come on. Lord, get off the truck. Thank you, good sirs. Peace. Yeah. I love how there's one of these garages here. That means we're going to have to make a route up here eventually. That's going to be great fun. Go. Get any more on board, or am I risking just falling over? I think... oh, yeah, I think we'll drop this off in the production first, and then like another 2 big chunks there, and another slab-like piece there, so yeah, I think dropping these off first would be a good idea. Yeah, not as much as I was hoping for. To be real, I was hoping for a lot more than 3, but what can you do, I guess? Unless I can find one of those great big sea things. The sea caltrops. What are they called? The wave breakers. Wave breakers, that's what I was looking for. Unless I can find one of those, I don't think I'll be in for some big numbers on the concrete, and I very much do not think I'll get one of those because we're in the middle of the desert. There's not exactly a lot of sea here to be protecting against, is there? Right, anything else? Can I literally see anything else? Just metal there, metal there, metal. Ooh, ooh, that's actually 2 full slabs in the back of that. There's another piece there actually as well. Okay. Okay, now we're really cooking. Now we are cooking. Get these pieces first, and then grab those 2 slabs out of the back of those train cars. That is a terrible angle to be at here, but never mind. Not close enough there, am I? Not this way round. 6 slabs, not bad. One last piece of concrete to grab. Then 2 slabs. Come. It's never easy, is it? Not just, you know, come to you. No. Come on, up you come. There we go. Right. Swing this straight round. There. Hey, and that gives us 7. Perfection. Where are these slabs? This side, okay. Slow to be going backwards, but never mind. We'll nose in here. Platform. Cars. Out. Pull these out ourselves. I'm amazed I never spotted these earlier. Glad I did spot them, because 2 full slabs like that's really useful. Oh. Go. Yeah, I think before next week I'll have to spend some time just picking up every piece of concrete from the entire map and bringing them here. But first... let's get these deposited into here. I have to turn around because it'd be nice if you could actually select which side of this vehicle the resource zones appeared on, without it being automatically always on the left. Now that would be handy. Like if there was just a little toggle option, you know, like zone left, zone right sort of thing, you know, that would be a little quality of life improvement. Now, what we're going to need is... we need more beams, aren't we? Break the zone because I'm too close to the building, of course, so maybe if I mark it right over here, then we're just going to have the boron kind of creak them in. There we go, perfect. Righty. So... pull all of these in. One. Next one. Second there, everyone. That. Go. Right. 7, 8, 9. That is a good start for the concrete slabs. Very good start for the concrete slabs, actually. Okay. We get deliver cargo metal pipes to the forward base. Oh, okay, so this is where we need to build this road because that's not going to work otherwise, is it? Look at this, we have so many routes. Look at all these routes, man. Steel pipe facility to the water pumping station. Sand quarry to sand quarry, that's one time. That's good, okay. Town base to the water pump station. Oh my lord. That's a long route, that one. Then concrete slab to the steel beam. Ah, to the steel beam facility. Okay, yeah, that's... we definitely need to build this road and this one here and then this one all the way along here. Ah, joys of it all. Right, what did we need here? 2 beams, 2 slabs. So we need to grab some more metal. We need as much metal as we possibly can get our grubby little mitts on. I'm wondering if I just grab everything from here and just blitz it over, you know? There's a lot of little bits of metal lying around, like there's a tank over here and a load of barrels. I think it's time start grabbing metal. None of these bits are worth particularly much, but so long as we get plenty of them. As long as... we kind of stack these as best we can. Oh, come on, man. That won't go in. I should be able to put stuff in there. That's just lame, that is. Let's just get as much as we can. Got to be flaming kidding me. Why does it always do this? Come here! Bloody thing. Always manages to find a crevasse somewhere to get stuck in. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Come here. There we go. First lot. I do hate having to get metal from barrels. They are just so slow to deal with, you know? But that's just kind of the reality that we're in at the moment. I think finding a big load of wrecked cars is not going to be something that's on the agenda. Yes. Maybe I'll just go for some big bits once we have like a layer of these in the bottom. Here, and then we'll have a look at where the next big bit of metal might come from. So there is that tank over the far side facility. May even be other larger pieces that we can grab. Actually, you know the best truck for doing this? Probably the new Wayfarer. That's probably going to be a really good truck for doing that. There's a load of barrels, more barrels. So many barrels. A couple of those things there. So what we'll go and do is we'll go and get that tank from over there, and then we'll get those two the vats, the metal container things. I don't know what they're called, those tubs, metal tubs, metal things that aren't barrels. Yeah. Okay. A bit uneven here, but this thing should give us a good bit of metal. Hopefully. That's that. Perfect. Quite back heavy now, but ooh. Avoid these rocks if I can help it, because they are not good. Oh no. Oh, get off me. Is that another rock, or is that just the angle? I think that's just the angle of the ground. We are very back heavy now. Yeah. Voron considerably overloaded. But let's try and get those two containers. We could fit one on the back and front of this tank, and then the other one hold in front of us. It's kind of like a bit of a counterweight. It's hoping. That's it. This one over the nose a little bit. Right, I've just got to make sure that we don't hit too many bumps now, I think. If I can help it. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm going to hit all of the bumps. This is going to be a terrible, terrible drive. I can see where I've got to go. I've got to go up to the top of that hill over there. But am I going to make it without falling over? That is nice if it... First and foremost, that bucket over that side so that it doesn't keep swinging and actually serves its purpose as a counterweight. There we go. Okay. We are underway. Oh. This honestly isn't too bad of a route, but really do need to actually put some sand down, I think, and flatten it off. At the very least, because it is very bumpy. Some of these sand dunes, I think, would cause a problem for the AI drivers. Who am I kidding? Of course they'll cause a problem for the AI drivers. Why would they not, you know? On through. I'm gonna guess this entire load of metal is probably only gonna be worth like 2 beans. I bet you anything. Right? It's gonna be like, well, we might get 3 beans because we were very close to getting one from our last drop off. So we might get like 2 and a small bit of bean, which will then equate to 3 beans. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna guess at. I'm gonna hope that we get a lot more, but that's what I'm gonna guess at. I just know how this thing works, you know? It's just how it goes, you know? Shame I can't deliver that cement mixer back there. That would be a nice big chunk of metal, you know? Oh! Bump there, crikey. Okay. Oh! Of course. Back on your wheels, please, Voron. Wrong button. Come on, Voron. Come on. Yeah. Can you... Tires, would you please work? This bloody thing is just in the way now. Of course it is. Why would it not be just in the way? That back up. Down. And let's go up. Flatter, more road-like section. Oh, 1 second there. Long fella, nice to see you again. A bit more than that, but pipes maybe 1.5. We'll see. We'll see. I know that these small pieces of metal scrap are worth basically nothing in a lot of cases, so... But I do know what you mean. You get a lot more beams than you do pipes out of the same amount of scrap. So, maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe we'll get, like, 3 or 4. That'd be nice. I'm certainly... The more I get, the better, to be absolutely honest. I said that twice. Why did I say that twice? I got stuck. Like a record player skipping. Yeah, I'm certainly hoping for as many as physically possible, because I certainly need an awful lot. And the big scrap reserves on this map are nothing if not a long way from here, so right down far south in the scrapyard, you know, so here's hoping that this gets us plenty. Whoa, 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 no, 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 you son of a... Seriously. And the engine conked out. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Why do I even bother? You know? At least this guy is still up here. Ah. I'm just going to carry him to the darn thing, you know? That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to carry the sucker. Come here, you. Come on. Come here. No, not recover. Boom up, please. Boom up. There we go. Right. Can I get there in reverse? Probably not. Okay. We are there, and it only took us 2 tumbles. Pretty good, actually. Ooh! Ooh! Now that is what I'm talking about. Perfection. You were right, Longfellow. That was a lot more than I was expecting. Well, I don't think I want to do that again with this truck. I think, like I was thinking, I shall take the Wayfarer out, I think, and visit some scrap areas and see what I can pick up. See if I can get like an entire dump truck load of metal beams. That'll be fantastic. But for now, oh gosh, darn it all! Number of times I do that, just get 2 trigger taps. Go past it like 6 or 7 times. Alright, let's get these back to the base and get them into storage. And then we need 2 beams and 2 slabs for the last watchtower. Really good. It's really, really good. in the way. Get that stone. Okay, I guess that's a piece of the actual landscape there that's sticking out of the ground. Mind. Such a bad road. It really is such an awful road. Ah, I could do with ripping it all out and redoing it, to be absolutely honest. It's so wobbly, you know? Let's just double check. I think it was 2 and 2. 2 slabs, 2 beams, yeah. So. Let's get these in the back. Whisk them over to. Go. Boom, right. Those. Hey. Oh, right. Where are we off to then? Go back across, round here, and then find a way up here. Go across this bridge, up from there, I think. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Know where I'm heading roughly. More or less. Actually, is there a faster way down from here? Not really. Alright. Just checking. I wanted to know if I could, like, drive off that cliff and it'd be suitable, but I don't think so. Not for the risk of falling over, you know? Let's go down here. Big. Hoorah! That's where we're heading, right far over there in the distance, that watchtower. That looks so silly. One of these days I'm going to clip a tyre on that railing and my truck's going to catapult into the gorge. You just watch. That's what will happen one of these days. I'll look away from the screen to check chat, and it'll be just like, bam, before I even know what's happening. Here, hill. Whilst we are for this, as long as we don't drive across the second. Where is the? Get around there? Yeah, I think so. Don't wanna drive over that because that will quite possibly take the material that we're carrying. So we'll go around this way instead. Which is 10 times worse than anything else I thought possible. Ah, hateful detours, but never mind. Right. Okay, cross that bridge down there. And then up the hill. Should be good. Scenic route. Oh, wow. Hang on a second. That beam wasn't even strapped down. How very dare. There's the road. Road. I love how I keep calling these things roads. It's like, this is the furthest thing from a road that is, like, you know, physically possible. Up that hill, don't we? There is a kind of ramp going up there. Oh yeah, there we go. It's like a track thingy. Oh, covered in rocks. Oh my goodness me, so many rocks. What's this? Actually have to clear some of these out of the way just so that we can get by. That's not necessarily a bad thing because probably have to clear some of these out of the way anyway, so have them out of the way now. Go. Do for now, just squeeze through there. It's enough to get through. We'll have to bring a big crane through there, I think, and move the rest of those out of the way in due course. Again. Just make our life a bit easier here. Well, sometimes it is the smallest ones that are the biggest problem. That's us clear. Right. Left. Let's get this watchtower built. I do like the idea of these watchtowers. I hope they come back in future expansions because it does make, you know, clearing the map and actually being able to see where you can and can't go so much more pleasant. You know? Boom! And some more service tokens. Perfection! Ay, ay, ay. Righty-ho. Area revealed. What have we got? Quarry way the way up there. Yep. Bring the demo ball down here because we have some buildings. We have 3 buildings that we have not yet not yet demolished, and they could have valuable resources. Although, knowing my luck, probably not the right ones. I did notice this on here. There's a toy truck there. We'll probably pick that up at some point. Right. So the 2 missions we have are infrastructure requests. So maybe I need some more metal and I could get this up and running. So I have enough of everything else. So where could I get some metal? Where is more metal, you know? There's a bunch just here. A whole bunch around town here. Maybe I could grab that. Oh yeah, there's some big containers there. Ooh, concrete. Nice. Okay, right. We are going to get... this category, don't we? We do indeed. Hey, where's... where are my big guys? There we are, that's what I'm looking for. Perfect. Okay. Let's go and find some metal. Get the next base up and running. That'll give us a nice little... Yes, I've seen that Longfellow. That's a new addition, isn't it? For this expansion. Does that retroactively go back to all the other maps as well? I don't know. I haven't actually been back to the other maps, any of the maps that aren't one of these maps, you know? One of this expansion, so... I would imagine it probably... Whoa! Steady on, please, good sir. Fridge. Cooker. Want from me, game? Oh, that'll do. Ooh, it does go back to the other maps. Well, that'll be very handy for everything else that I've got to go and do. Yeah, I haven't a clue how many toy trucks I have from other maps and how many I have left to get, you know, so that'll be really handy, actually. Grab this barrel whilst we're here as well. Lot of stuff. Couple there. Little barrels. I'm going to ignore the barrels, I think, and I'm going to go straight for the good stuff. The barrels are just not worth very much at all. And I'd rather save the room that I do have for good stuff. These, for example. I think these are good at least. Huh? Get that barrel as well. Yep. Yeah. I may as well take it if I'm right here, you know, but I'm not going to aim for them if I don't need to. Right. Next source of metal parts. Barrels. There's another one of those things there. Anything else more substantial? Not really, is there? So, I guess we'll just go. Yeah, whoa, steady on there, mister. Go straight down here. Grab what we can. Whoa. Yeah, can I? Hey, perfect. Look at that. Fell neatly into place. Get that in that space just there. See it? You see that perfectly nice sized gap? Ah! Like a glove! Beautiful. Right. Let's get this up to the beam factory. Oh hey, we may as well grab this whilst we're here. No sense in leaving it. Okay. Because every little bit helps. I mean, I know I talk smack on the barrels, but you know, if it's right there, I will grab it. I just won't go out of my way for it. Because it's still going to add a little bit to the scrap value. I'm really going to have to lay a load of sand up here, aren't I? So much sand. I think next time on Roadcraft it's going to be Infrastructure Request Central. I think between now and next week, guys, I'm going to spend a lot of time dumping sand, you know? Just to kind of make it a little easier on us when we start plotting routes. There is, to say how actually flat this area is, it's so kind of undulating that it just creates so many issues. Nice, another 6 beams. Wish I had a mobile base up here to just grab these with. Just throw them straight into storage, but alas, not right now. No hassle to whap them in here and take them down. In fact, we might even use this vehicle to transport everything we need. Then again, we could just take the mobile base down there because we do have a Voron on standby down there. So I think we'll just grab the mobile base and take that down. Rather than trying to drive all the way there. I will say, these Wayfarer trucks are so much better to use after the stability change. Well, I remember when I first got them out of the garage on Autumn Collapse, and it was just like driving some sort of drunk lizard down the street. And it was just like, this is never going to work. And now, like that for example, previous Wayfarer would have fallen over. Probably ended up at the bottom of a crevasse somewhere. But current day Wayfarer is just skipping on by. Should I grab that concrete? No, I'll leave it for now. I will leave the stocking up of materials wherever possible to in between streams links. That's what I'm going to do. So for next time, not only am I going to be laying a load of sand in places, I'm probably going to be collecting as much resources from around the map as possible. Boom! Okay, we are good to go, I think. Yep, we have 7 beams, we have the logs, and we have the slabs. Perfect. Now, where are 2 dudes? One there, one there. That'll be the guy. Bring him back here. Let's head out. I feel like I should buy a 3rd one of these. Now that I've got 2, I want a 3rd one, you know? I might have to do that. They are so unbelievably useful, you know? If not just for, you know, taking resources where they need to go, then for scooping them up, you know? I mean, it makes tree harvesting so easy with one of these. Just take this guy out to the trees, recall the harvester to you, chop down all the trees you want, and then just trundle around picking them all up. It's such a delightful task to do. Which is why I ended up with 50-something logs before today's session. It's just really easy to do. Of course, it doesn't work when all the materials that you can pick up are scrap. They need to go other places to make the materials, but you know, half the battle. Half the battle. Okay. Go off-road here, maybe? Oh yeah, down here. No problem. Look at that. Who needs roads? Not when you have this guy. Whew. That being said, I will follow roads where I can, just to make my life a little bit easier, but my finger needs to crack, and it won't crack, and it's starting to hurt now. It's such a weird feeling. Straight over the ridgeline. There's the base we need to build. My lord, there's another road here that we need to build. Oh, good grief. So many roads, man. So many hundreds of thousands of roads. Mad, really, but anyhow. This has got to be a perfect situation for this. I can just park this right here. The front zone. Like that, perfect. And we come down here, we grab the oh, ooh, ah, resources. Ha 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 ha. There are resources down there. Let's go and get them. Those are important. When I put that pump in and it didn't automatically clear the water, I was like, oh, I thought that's what was going to happen. And I've never thought about it since. And now the water is clear. It just took some time, that's all. Perfection, you know? Go on down and see what we can grab. Lovely. The horses. The horses. Ho ho. Oops. Those are very important to have. Two slabs? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay. Get those in first, but let's... Coming back out again, so let's just go down grab, I think I said, yes, 2 more pipes down here. Let's go and grab those. Actually, no. Let's grab the slabs first, because otherwise we're going to be kind of unloading them to load them to unload them again, you know? I'm loving it. This one. I already have one, babe. Thank you very much, though. Forgotten that I'd actually not finished it yet, so very much thank you, to be honest. Two more pipes down here, and then we'll be able to scramble our way out again. Yeah, I just can't get out the top way there, but never mind. If I can nudge this as it needs to go, you know? In fact, the third one should sit in the top here. Beautiful. Bit of a wonky driving session. Go through there. We just need to stay a little bit closer to the wall so that we don't take too much of that at an angle. Perfect. Whoa! Was I kind of drive like that. There we go. Whoa. Oh. Almost catastrophic in numerous ways there, hitting the wrong buttons. But we are clear. Mostly clear, yes. 3 pipes, 2 more slabs. Ah, come on, that was good. Those pipes can go straight into storage for when we need them. 5 pipes, oh that's nice. Very nice indeed. I was not expecting to find all of those resources hidden under that water. I was just expecting to find, like, scrap, like bits of masonry, you know, and scrap metal that we'd have to dig out, but whole pieces of cargo? Yes, please. Take that, sir. Very much so. Very much so. Ha ha ha. In fact, I think if we just drive across this zone here, 2 slabs should come out to the... Oh, hey, there's some concrete bits there. Nice. Yep, those will go in there. Oh. Ah, right. Right, what did we need now? We needed 5 logs, 1 slab, 7 beams. 1 slab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! Brilliant! An objective. Deliver object. Aha! Hello. Okay, we need to grab one of those. I'm tempted just to build a bridge from here to there. Right, and then I can deconstruct the bridge and take the logs back. You see? You see? Smart, right? Because what I think it wants you to actually do is use those big planks, pull those out, and then set them on top of the pillars to create like a makeshift bridge. But I'm not going to do that. No, 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 good sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, I can't do it in one trip. I'm going to have to go back for the logs once we've gotten the container out. I hate it how they do that sometimes. Get in there, you. Then again, I might not even bother because we've got so many logs, you know, that, you know, harvesting another 5 logs is not exactly a hard thing for me right now. Right. Time to grab the next thing on our list. Get having. There we go. actually, let's have a little look. How are we getting to put this bridge? We're going to have to come round from this side. So, yeah, kind of up here, round, something like that. Don't think there's a way up through the quarry, sadly. That would be a bit of a shortcut, but let's just go for the route we know right now. Okay. Is there actually a way that I could get over there? I think so, is there? Not really. No. I'm gonna have to go round, which is fine. Just wondered if I could go around that side of the ruin as opposed to having to go around this side of the ruin. It'd be a whole lot easier, but I think it's gonna work out better if I go this way. Oh. He says, then he picks the worst possible way to go. But okay. Through at least. Yeah. Yeah. There. Oh, steady on, my son. Bouncy, bouncy. Hey, right, let's go and have a look-see here. What have we got? What's inside the temple? Is this movable? Well, no. It is not. Which means that could I put a bridge from like here to... No, it's not gonna... For some reason it doesn't want me to put a bridge to the top of the temple. I was wondering if that was going to be possible, but no. No, it's not. Not going to have the... Oh. Oh! Okay, okay. We just had to Indiana Jones it. I can respect that. I can respect that. Drive past that pump. Already put that. Ah, okay, okay. Thank you very much, gangster. Nice to see you as well. Whoa, coming down. It's gonna be a bit of a wonky lift. Whoa, yeah, thought so. Wonky lift. Until we get it kind of behind us. Go down. Let's go down. That's better. Okay, that's... Fuck. That gonna fit? Hey, it fit! Oof. That was fun. So I can... yeah, I suppose I could just about get through there. Might be... We'll have to be very careful, mind you. There's a toy truck behind the... Oh, man, now what do you tell me? I'm going to have to grab it, aren't I? Not because I'm going to turn it in just yet, but because, you know, I've got to have it. I've got to have it, man! Is that it there? Oh, that is so sneaky. Near you. That is really well hidden. Oh my lord. Look at that. Thank you very much, Gangster, for the heads up there, by the way. Get this back of the truck on. That is the question. Haha, maybe not from this angle we can't. Tell you what. Drop it here. Pick it up like that. Boom down. So, right. The reverse. There we go. Out and about. Done. Whoa, wait. Where's my camera? Come back here, camera. I need you. Right. Actually, rather than trying to go through those trees there, I think what I'm going to do, bump down, swing this out to that side. Brake on, centralize the crane. Try and stay on the top of this ridge here as best we can. Really don't want to get a sway on in any direction at the moment because that's just going to cause so much shifting weight balance. Oh, okay. Yep, I see. Yep. Oh. Oh. Whoa. What was... Whoa. I got a little speed boost there. Was not expecting that at all. Right. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with this little toy truck right now because I don't think I've actually got anywhere to sell it just yet. I haven't gotten that far through the zone, but we'll take it back to base and then at least we know where it is and we can sell it later. I do know where a second one is. I did mention this earlier in the video, but there is another one perched on top of a rock in the middle of a pond that I noticed, but I just haven't gotten around to getting that one yet either. But that one being right where it was, you know, not going to turn that down. Gonna turn that down. No, no, no. So hopefully this should open up the base for us. Is hoping. Maybe there'll be something else we need to do. I do not know. Aha! There we go. Go. Boom! Oh. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, gangster. Not a bad idea just to put a permanent marker on them. Right. So we now have... Yeah, nice. Sorted. Sorted. So, get this place up and running, and this place up and running, but the main power substation is down. Power station number 2 is down. Is there actually anywhere that we could get electricity at the moment? Everything is down at the moment. Okay. That's really great to know. Nowhere to get power from. So bizarre. Oh, wait. Gas power plant. Okay. I need 9 pipes. Where am I going to get pipes if I'm needing power to fix the pipe facility? That doesn't make sense, game. Does not make a lot of sense at all. Road there to build. Oh my lord, yeah, that's the road of doom there. Tell me about it. Okay. What else do we have to do? We have 3 roads. Here. Wow, okay, that's a long one. Gosh, you weren't kidding. I think it was you, gangster. You just said there's a lot of roads on this one to be built. There's another long road there. Then the massive one in the middle. Electricity. Yep, connect. Yeah, I'd love to. If there was an active source. Obviously, this is where it needs to be. Okay. Broken pipes. 4 pipes there. 4 pipes there. So I'm going to need 17 pipes plus 9 there. That's 26 pipes in total. 26 pipes. That's a lot. That is a lot. Oof. Right. Okay. I have a thought. We are going to buy another mobile base because I want another one. Boom. We are then going to deploy said mobile base. Where are you at? Deploy from here. And we are going to take a trip down to the bottom of the map where these abandoned buildings are. And we're going to see what kind of resources we can get off them. And then we're going to pick them up. Or at least I will pick them up later at some point. So basically, yeah, okay. I can't believe I now have 3 of these suckers. They're so good. It's like kind of above all other vehicles in the game, this one is quite possibly the most useful. The only thing I wish this had was a winch. Just so that, you know, it could help in dire situations, because there have been times, like when I was log cutting earlier on this map, between sessions. Right, I took one of the mobile bases out, down to the south of the map, got the crayfish out, and started cutting down some trees. And then, after I'd cut down like about 30 trees, something like that, one of the trees fell over as it was being cut and got stuck in the ground. And the crayfish was still attached to the log, obviously. So I had to process the tree in order to unstick the log from the crayfish. And in doing so, the crayfish decided that it would rather be upside down. And so my logging operation came to a standstill because the crayfish was upside down and I couldn't get it righted with this thing. Really annoying. But, you know, that's how this works sometimes, isn't it? I need to go across that bridge, don't I? Unless I go down and across here. I could go down across there, actually. Let's do that. That's kind of more where we want to be anyway. More kind of direct path. And I can just bring the wrecking ball to me. Go straight into building smacking mode. Geronimo! Woo! Love cliff diving with this thing. It just does not fall over. Now that I've said that, I'm at terrible risk of it falling over at some point, but hopefully not for now. Alright, let's... Oh, here's the start of that road we need to build. Resources here that I could come and pick up later. Should we? Random bits of metal. Nothing of massive value. So, yeah, actually just kind of follow this road that hasn't been built. Where are these buildings at? Where are the buildings at, yo? Right here. Right here. Oh, okay. Those two there. Perfect. Head down. Oh man, that was a tree I could have used. Never mind. I can get over this little fence. I can, perfect. That. Ah. Stuff. Right. Scouts. There we are. This is. Why is he over there? Swing. That down a little bit more so that we can get some swing on it. Swing. Bada boom. Come on. Terrible position to be in, actually. But it's still working. Just not very well. It's getting stuck on literally everything. There we go, that's a better spot. Huzzah! What have we got? Oh, a metal beam and some concrete literally right underneath the drag line. That's oh no, it's stuck in the drag line. Get off me. Get off me. Yeah. Kind of. On. That is so inconveniently placed because this thing just will not turn. Not on that kind of a hill. Look, it can't get out of the grooves. Why did you have to put it right there, game? Seriously. What is this? What is this? Dodge and call. Not dodgems. Assault course. Assault course, that's what I was meaning to say. Assault course. Assault course dragline edition. How do I get over to this next one? Everything is in the way today. Everything is in the way today. Ha ha ha. That's better. I wish they would fix that kind of interaction between folding the crane and holding the wrecking ball on this thing, because it is really persnickety in terms of where the crane and where the demo ball has to be in order for you to actually fold it. It's not really a fold, but, you know. You get my meaning. That's the term the game uses, at least. Right, let's see if we can actually get to this next building. This is easier said than done, given this thing's horrendous maneuverability. For a tracked vehicle, it really doesn't like driving on anything other than flat concrete, you know? Does struggle anything else. Well, it's going to struggle with these ridges, isn't it? Come on, let's get them between the tracks. Can at least drive straight forwards. Maybe. There we go. Oh, that orange tree decided it didn't want to be an orange tree anymore. Uh-oh. Second. Oh. That message. There we go. That's better. Okay, nearly there. Ah, very, very nearly there. Right. That was terrible. Smash. Smash. Boom. And just a whole load of concrete bits. I mean, great. But, great, but not fantastic. Exactly what I wanted. I wanted more resources, but never mind. We have one steel beam. Go right. We have 15 minutes. Let's go and get this last one. So where do we have to go? Up this road, which is basically, yeah, this road, and then up from there. Cool. Okay. The last of the destructible buildings on this map. Go get it. Road over there. Ooh, the orange plantation. There's an actual road we can follow around here. Ah, over there. There it is. Right. Cool, cool, cool. Whoa! That rock must have been made out of literal rubber. Is it this big one? Or is it this one here? Oh, it's that big one at the bottom. Very nice. Give this place a scan. Yep, there's that transformer I spotted earlier. Go. Destroy! Come on. That's better. The health bar wasn't popping up there for some reason. Hit it there. Hit it! Can you hit it? No, it can't. It's swinging at just the wrong angle. It just kind of feather dusts itself around the place, doesn't it? Ooh, ooh, double hit. Nice. Big hit. One more should do it. Hey, we actually got some stuff. Look at that, we got some more slabs. Oh. In it, what are we bringing here? Hello, what do we have here? Not allowing me to activate all zones at this moment in time. Move this over here. It doesn't want to let me pick up these slabs apparently. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, what's this? Oh, 2 slabs and 2 beams. Construction depot. Hey, okay. Oh, and we found this, which allows us to deliver object to vehicle repair station. Needs heavy electrical equipment to keep running. Oh. Interesting. That's literally just down the road. Oh. You know what? You know what we're going to do? Where are my 2 Vorons currently? One's there. Right where we don't want him. Not that one. Not that one. that one, good sir. Okay, we're going to do two things whilst we're here. Going to get out the necessary materials for this. Then we're going to deliver that generator before we finish today. That's what we're going to do. So, we need 2 slabs, 2 beams. 2 beams, 1, 2. I was wondering where I was going to have to sell those toy trucks, and apparently it's right there. So, fantastic. Now then. Oh, wrong button. Let's see if we can't get this delivered. Boron has proven itself on several occasions to be more than capable of delivering these generators. Let's get this done. Tire right there as well. Ah, man, should I throw that in? Yeah, tire. May as well throw this straight into the cell zone here. Seems as though we have it. Sell. $250. I'll take that, thank you very much. Or just monies, whatever it is. They can put a limit on how much you can buy as well. I think it's 10 of each resource. Ah, okay, okay. That's not ideal, but then again, not terrible either. So we just actually need to follow this road back along. We should get there. I'll probably try and avoid buying as many resources as I can muster, you know. Unless the price is fairly decent, because it can get a little bit expensive, but I may buy some pipes just to kind of allow us to get things rolling, you know? Because the substation does, after all... Oh, that's a bit of an angle. Substation does need... Well, the power plant does need quite a few pipes, and we do not have an awful lot. And we can't really make more at the moment because the pipe facility needs power in order to make pipes. But we can't get pipes to replace... to repair the power station. It's kind of wonky, but so yeah, we may have to buy a few for that. I don't think pipes are too bad cost-wise, are they? I actually have so rarely bought anything from the shop in this game that I really don't know how much things actually sell for. Ooh, getting some funny wavy goosey stuff going on here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no. Oh-wee! Ha ha! Reflexes there, my lord. Ooh. That was That was a save. Goodness me, that was a save. That would have sucked, ending the stream on that note. Right. Let's not fall over again. In fact, avoid that lumpy bit of road there and go over the smoother stuff right here. Go through. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Ah, nice. Did that give us anything new? No, it did not. But another job done. Woo! Yeah, thank you, gangster. I am indeed getting a lot better at that quick crane save technique. That's for sure. But yeah, I will. Damn, that looks so good to have all the map up and running. So this is a priority for next time. We have enough slabs, which is great. We need 9 pipes. So we have 5. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to buy 4 pipes and take them here. Just so that, you know, that is good to go, you know? And everything else I will try and build myself. Because there is this here, which is full of not only just metal, but also loads and loads and loads of concrete. So, and like it's got some of these big things here. So, you know, I dump that into the pipe facility. It'll probably give me an absolute boat ton of materials. But I'm gonna go around and collect a bunch of materials, and I'm gonna build, put down, shall we say, a load of sand in the important places. I may even have to buy another one of these scalpers, because they're really useful as well. But yeah, that's for next time, guys. Oh, actually, before we head off for today, let's have a little look at our percentages. I think we've actually done some good stuff today, to be fair. I think we've actually gotten a fair few percentage points added on, because we were on 18 when we started. I think it was 18. 56. Holy moly. We have 10 side objectives left. That's why I can't find them, because we barely got any left. Most of it's going to be building roads, laying pipes, and putting in electricity. That's where the meat of this mission is still left, I think. Crikey, I was expecting to be like maybe in the 30s, pushing into a 40, maybe? 59%, crikey. We're nearly done. We're certainly getting there. Anyway, that's it for today's, guys. I'll be back on Wednesday, usual time of 6 p.m. GMT, for some farming sim this week. I think we're doing farming sim this week. It'll probably be the last session on Kinlake, because the castle is nearly finished now, and then that's where I said I was going to finish for Kinlake. So join me for that if you're interested. And we'll be back for some more Roadcraft next Sunday, where hopefully I don't think I will finish next week, but providing I can get the prep work in, we're going to make some serious progress next week. I basically need to clear the map of resources. I need to go around, I need to collect all of the metal, all of the concrete, and just deliver it. That's what I need to do so that we actually have resources to just crack on with stuff. So that's what I'm going to try and do for next time. Should be good. So, thank you very much. Once you get the power going, the rest goes pretty quick. I can believe that, gangster. I think the power is probably the last hurdle I'm going to face at the moment, because we got the steel beams and the concrete plant up today. We should have the pipe facility up and running straight away next time. That's going to be the first thing we do. And yeah, from there, it's just a case of roads and power mostly. So, I shall catch you next time, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, take care, stay safe. I'll catch you later. Bye for now, everyone.